Greetings, exiles. Time to get back to the best game. The game with real tinks. One singular apothecary card. But before I hit that button, let's get crafting because I need some upgrades. Body armor with T1 energy shield and evasion. YOLO slam. Always works. Now essences for mana reservation efficiency. I need more mana reservation efficiency so I can redistribute skill points more optimally. One more slam for achievement. No way. Intelligence. Only T3, but I won't be greedy because the armor turned out very good. Some eldritch currency. And of course, lucky slam. No way. Very good armor. And the most difficult part. Benchcraft for at least 5 red sockets and 1 blue. Good. In the end, I got this. Not bad. Now I need new gloves. Same as with the body armor. Base with T1 energy shield and YOLO fracturing orb. Nice. Deafening essence of spite. Swap resistance to fire. And one more slam. Disgusting, but you can't always win. Eldritch implicits. And the gloves are finished. As you can see, my energy shield has increased minimally, but the main thing is that I got more fire resistance, which gives me more armor thanks to my unique helmet. And most importantly, I can replace Ancestral Call support with a real support gem for more damage because now I have strike skills target additional nearby enemy on my rare gloves. I also found Doriani's prototype, finally. This is unique armor for my mercenary. Initially, I didn't plan to use it because it's very difficult to find rings with negative lightning resistance on SSF. But somehow I managed to find these cool rings. This is my mercenary's gear. Mini armor stacker. And now his main task is to reduce the lightning resistance of all nearby enemies. Crazy DPS boost, by the way. And the last upgrade. Enlighten level 4. Easy. Well, I think we can go back to the apothecary. I'm sure many of my viewers are waiting for the moment when I press this button. 1, 2, 3. And the card is gone. But it was a trick. Sorry. It was a useless doctor. The thing is, I don't like harvest gambling because in most cases it ends up like this. Of course, there is a small chance that you can quickly get mage blood. But personally, for me, finding 5 cards is not that difficult. So slowly but surely. But enough yapping, let's get back to the maps and see what I was able to find. Fake Tink. But T0 is a T0. And one more T0 unique item. And another one. And an unexpected gift from my mappers. Cool. And the second one. 3 more to go. And then this happened. To be honest, I didn't expect it, because it's a very, very rare divination card that only drops from this Delirium boss. And here I am again, standing in front of these Devil's Grindstones, and it looks like I'll have to press that damn button. And yes, I know I said earlier that I don't like gambling. But this is a completely different situation. Getting 5 apothecary cards is realistic, sort of. But getting 8 more of these cards is unrealistic because they are very, very rare. First, a small sacrifice. Now we can begin. No way. I did it. Really insane cat. But it's too early to celebrate, because it's corrupted mage blood, and if it comes with 2 flasks, it will be a failure. But everything is fine. This belt has 4 flasks, of course. That's a lot of luck, and I'd be better if I bought a lottery ticket. Anyway, well, I got the main item for my build, but there is still a lot of grinding and other upgrades ahead. I need melding of the flesh, and I'm ready for that grind. It took me only 37 attempts to get this unique jewel. The Celestial Brace is another unique item that drops from a boss, but this time from Uber Exarch. For this battle, I need fragments, which means it's time for T17 maps. I've accumulated a few T17 maps here. Just a little bit. It's going to be a long road, not gonna lie. And it's going to be just a boss rush because I'm only interested in fragments for the Uber boss fight. In the end, I killed about 40 Uber bosses but still didn't get the item I needed. But that's no surprise because the drop chance is only 1%. So I'll have to back off. I'm almost out of T17 maps, and I have no desire to continue this grind because Uber bosses and T17 maps are the 2 most useless things for me in the game, and I don't like them. And this grind combines them. So the rest of my T17 maps are going to my mappers. It's not the best use, but at least I was able to get some fragments. 2 more attempts and, of course, a miss. Moving on. Breach. I need armor with this modifier. And for that, I need a lot of breach rings. Another grind is done and another failure. Sort of. I farmed several thousand rings, but unfortunately didn't get the modifier I needed. But I do have 4 pieces of armor with another useful modifier. It's worse, of course, but it's better than nothing. So let's get crafting. First, the split beast with Black Morrigan, so I am guaranteed to get a magic item with a suffix and prefix. Now, in print. Because I will need to use Regal Orb, and I only need the suffix. And an imprint is insurance. On the first try. Benchcraft suffix. And then I use the Shaper's Exalted Orb. And it's guaranteed to be a prefix and it will be the Shaper's modifier. Another benchcraft. So that we only have prefixes left. Now recombinators because we need to transfer the modifier to a good base. An 86 level base with 1 suffix and nothing else. Recombinator and pray. It didn't work this time, but we kept the base we needed. Let's try again. It worked. Eldritch currency so we can be sure to fill only suffixes. And fracturing orb. No luck. But that's okay. We can fix it with recombinators. For this, I need a new base and low-level essences with armor. And orbs of annulment so that my base has only 1 prefix and that it is an armor. Something like that. And again, I use recombinators. Magic. And now I can use the fracturing orb again. I won't go into detail about how it all works because that's a topic for a separate video, and I recommend watching these 2 videos to understand how you can craft similar armor. The link to them will be in the description for this video. One more try. And another. This time for sure. Finally. Now harvest reforge with defense. Perfect. I've accumulated a lot of divine orbs, so I'll use this method. It's not the most optimal in terms of currency, but I think it's quite effective for me. Very good. Exalted Slam. And T1 Intelligence. Perfect. How do I manage to do all of this, you might ask? I have no idea. Benchcraft and the new armor is ready. Now it's time to color the sockets again. It didn't work. So I'll use a more expensive method. Harvest and white sockets. Just what I need. Wow! My energy shield has increased significantly. Nice upgrade. Another wonderful stash tab. Let's go to the temple. Another Enlightened Support level 4. And Vol Smite level 21. Now let's try our luck with the boots. Perfect result. And a few misses. I am done with the temple. One more attempt to get unique gloves. Scam key. By the way, the drop rate for this item is the same as for gloves. 1%. So it will definitely be the Celestial Brace. Surely. Okay. Let's do some simulacrums. I think 20 will be enough because I'm not sure I have the strength for all 50 simulacrums. I need voices. The first one is for 5 passives. A good start. But that's it. Only one voice for 20 simulacrums is a very bad and unfortunate result. But it is what it is. Moving on. I need new small clusters, and they must be level 84. So a new atlas. And again, my favorite T17 maps. In combination with this keystone and scarabs, we will get a lot of clusters, which can then be exchanged at the vendor. Two clusters which I need. Wow. I'll start with Chaos Orb Spam. My favorite crafting method. Annulment and Exalted Orbs. Nice cluster. And another one. This time, let's try resonators. No luck. So I'm going back to the tried and tested method. Only 25% increased effect. But that's fine for me. Now I can add Haste Aura to my build. Many of my viewers may be surprised why I need haste if my mercenary has the exact same aura, and it all looks like a waste of resources. But the thing is, I have a lot of increased effects of non-curse auras from your skills, and this effect does not work on the mercenary's aura. That's why my haste will be twice as effective, which means more attack and movement speed. And the final touch, tattoos. For more energy shield, evasion, and fire resistance. The build is ready. And to sum up, I managed to gather almost all the items I wanted. The only thing I'm missing is these unique gloves. But the chance of them dropping is only 1%, and to get them, I need to kill a lot more Uber bosses. And then there's this breach armor. It would significantly strengthen my build, But again, the chance of it dropping is very small, and on SSF, it can take a month to get it. And then there's a chance that you won't be able to transfer this modifier to the desired base. Otherwise, I am very happy with what I have achieved. Of course, the ratio of time spent to build strength is very poor. But this is more of a challenge and long-term project than a regular build. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the new league, where I hope there will be new interesting journeys. Thank you all for watching and commenting. I appreciate it. Also, I would be very grateful for your likes and subscriptions. Bye everyone, and see you in the new video.